A very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome to your e-learning. Students, today we are going to start a chapter that is material of daily use, in which we will study in detail about clothing. Dear students, in this module we are going to study about different type of clothing materials, development of clothing materials, soil and climatic conditions required for the cultivation of plant fibers, in which we will see in detail about cotton and jute fabric. Production of clothing materials. In this module, students, we will learn about how from the plant fiber it is being converted into fabric. So the complete process which is involved in this we will be studying in this module. So dear students, when you will just see this image, what things comes into your mind? That yes, clothes. And I know on occasions and on festivals you used to buy clothes, right? So students, here as you can see that as clothes, shelter, food, water, these are the few basic necessities without which we cannot survive. So dear students, clothes plays a very important role in our life. Like it protects us from cold and it also protects us from several bacteria and pathogens. So students, you can see a variety of clothes. So one thing I would like to tell you here, students, is that these clothes were not discovered like in ancient time. People used to tie the big leaves and they used the bark of the tree and the animal skin to cover their bodies, okay, to be protected from the cold, and they used those things because as the clothing material which we are using nowadays was not discovered that time. So in 2500 BC, so that time near the river Ganga, the cultivation of the cotton was has taken place, and flax fiber, these natural fibers came into being. So from that times when then it is came into the market. Okay students, now here as you can see, in earlier times, first of all, the early people used to wear leaves. They used to tie the big leaves on different parts of the body, and when they got engaged in the agriculture, that time they used to learn how to weave twigs and grass into mats and baskets. Then they started to wear baskets, and then after that they discovered fabrics. So students, now we will proceed further and see that in earlier time when the fabrics were discovered, so at that time they were not known to the stitching of the clothes. So at that time people used to wear unstitched clothes, and for example like sari, dhoti, turban and lungi. So after the needle was discovered, then different types of clothes were stitched. And as you can see, when you go to the market and when you go to the tailor master, so you can get different design clothes stitched. Now students, how the fibers are being converted into fabrics. So this is a summarized chart, pictorial view of that. So as the fibers which we get from the plant sources and the animal sources, they are being by twisting, they are being converted into yarns, and then these yarns by further procedures will be like by following weaving and knitting, they are being converted into fabrics, right students? So now we are going to study further about it. So here one activity is there, students. In this activity you will see that the cloth material which you are wearing, the clothes of which whatever material the clothes are being made of, so they are being made from the fibers only, right? So how we can do this? We will take a cloth piece and we will just prick some threads from it, and then we will just, by the needle, we will just scratch it, so we will be able to see that they are being made by different fibers which are later twisted and being converted into yarn, and from yarn, after the process of weaving and knitting, they are being converted into fabrics and are available in the market for as a cloth material to get the different clothes stitched. Now students, the fibers are of two kinds: natural fiber and synthetic fiber. So students, as the name signifies, natural, so these are the fibers which are being obtained from the nature, and they are basically the main sources of that are plants and animals. So here plant cotton is the example of that, and flax, jute, they are all the examples of plant fibers. And animal fibers like fleece of sheep, and hair of rabbit and yak, silkworm, and silk has a very big business in the market nowadays, and it is very expensive too, because they are found rarest in the market, and it is very expensive too. Okay, so now we'll see about the synthetic fibers. So students, synthetic fibers are the fibers which are being made by man, right? So they are totally man-made, and they are being synthesized in the laboratories by the use of chemicals. Okay, so a few examples of these are polyester, nylon, acrylic. So students, if we will talk about the benefits and the disadvantages of these two, so students, both of them have some advantages and some disadvantages too. So students, as here I would like to add on that natural fibers are very friendly to your skin. They are very good to your skin, and they does not cause any harm to your skin. But synthetic fibers, like if in summers you wear synthetic fiber, like synthetic fabrics, so you will feel quite more warm than you will feel in the cotton clothes. So this is because of that, students, because cotton clothes has a very fine pores, and by that the sweating could be evaporated and you may feel cool, right? So students, यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक चीज़ और क्लियर कर दूँ कि ये जो आपके फैब्रिक्स हैं ये, लेकिन वी कैन नॉट से दैट, हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि सिंथेटिक फाइबर जो मैन मेड है इट इज़ ऑफ नो यूज़, क्योंकि इनका भी बहुत यूज़ है. सी स्टूडेंट्स, द क्लॉथ मटेरियल विच फायर ब्रिगेड पीपल आर वेयरिंग आर मेड फ्रॉम द सिंथेटिक फाइबर ओनली, बिकॉज वो क्या करते हैं, हीट को रेजिस्ट करते हैं. एंड सी स्टूडेंट्स, इट मे कैच फायर ईजिली. अगर हम बात करते हैं जैसे कुछ प्लास्टिक मैलेमाइन के आपके जो फायर ब्रिगेड वालों के कपड़े बने होते हैं, सो वो जब फायर को बुझाने जाते हैं तो वो जल्दी से कैच नहीं करता. लेकिन सिंपली अगर आप नायलॉन का क्लॉथ पहन के किसी कुकिंग प्लेस पे जाओगे तो इट इज़ नॉट एडवाइजेबल कि आप, इट इज़ नॉट अ गुड सजेशन कि अगर आप वहाँ पे जा कर के वो यूज़ करो, बिकॉज इट मे कैच फायर ईजिली और बहुत जल्दी से इसमें फायर कैच कर जाती है. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, एज यू कैन सी हियर, सो नाउ डेज बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजिकल इनोवेशंस हो गए हैं, and different machineries are also available now. So students, we are just getting a variety of synthetic fabrics nowadays. So students, you can just see here. Now semi-synthetic fiber comes in between the natural and the synthetic fibers. Like few natural fibers could be it could be treated with different chemicals to enhance its properties, and that is why they are known as semi-synthetic. They are not totally man-made, like they are not totally synthetic and they are not totally man-made also, so they are being termed as semi-synthetic fibers. So students, a few examples of them are rayon and artificial wool. So rayon is also known as artificial silk, and artificial wool is also known as acrylic. Now students, cotton. So here we are going to see in detail about cotton. So cotton plants are grown in the fields as an annual shrub. So students, as they are not so tall, so they are not so big, so they are being categorized under shrub. So it grows best in warm weather. ये warm weather में बहुत अच्छे से grow करते हैं. It requires temperature ranging from 21 degree Celsius to 27 degree Celsius, and it grows best in black soil, as black soil has the capacity to hold the moisture. Right. So students, here we will see when we plant the cotton seeds. So at that time, this kind of plant comes from that seed, and after that the white flowers comes out of it, okay, and it is being converted into red to pink color flowers, and then these flowers will be converted into lemon sized cotton balls, and after it get matured, after few days, it will burst and it may spread over. Okay, so if you have ever been to a place where the cultivation of cotton आप जहाँ पे हो रहा होगा, अगर आप ऐसी जगह पे गए होगे, so आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि यहाँ तो स्नोफॉल हुआ था, बिकॉज इस तरीके की जो आपकी कॉटन की बॉल्स होती हैं स्टूडेंट्स, ये खुद से बर्स्ट हो जाती है, लाइक एज यू कैन सी फ्रॉम दिस पिक्चर. सो आप यहाँ से देख सकते हैं. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, ginning. What is ginning actually? Students, when this burst, ये जो cotton balls होती हैं, when they get burst, okay, so along with the cotton, इसके अंदर जो आप देख सकते हो, जो soft फ्लफी वाइट कॉटन होता है, उसके साथ में सीड्स भी होती हैं, राइट, एंड वी हैव टू सेपरेट दीज सीड्स फ्रॉम द कॉटन स्टफ, ओके, एंड द सेपरेशन ऑफ दीज सीड्स फ्रॉम दिस कॉटन is known as ginning. So it could be done by combing, it could also be done by hand picking, and it could, nowadays it is being done by machineries also. So with the innovation of machineries, now there are machineries available in the market, because जब बहुत ज़्यादा bulk में material होता है, so at that time हम machinery से उसको easily कर सकते हैं. So students, we have studied about अभी कैसे grow किया, then how the ginning process, here the ginning process will take place as the separation of the cotton and the seeds are being carried out here, and after that the cotton will be twisted. Students, here I would like to give you an example. I'm very much pretty sure that you all must have done it. कभी तो किया ही होगा आपने सबने. जो दिया होता है उसकी विक तो बनाई होगी अपने हैंड पे कॉटन को ट्विस्ट करके. सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेसिक एग्जांपल जिस तरीके से ट्विस्टिंग होती है. सो इस कॉटन को हैंड से, या फिर आप कह सकते हो एक टू ऑब्जेक्ट्स भी होते हैं जिसके थ्रू हम ये कर सकते हैं. सो नाउ इसको हम ट्विस्ट करते 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 देन यार्न बना देते हैं. सो यार्न का एक बहुत ही अच्छा सा एग्जाम्पल है स्टूडेंट्स. आप सबने देखा होगा आपकी मम्मा जब वुल खरीद के लाती हैं, सो वो एक बंडल्स में होते हैं, तो वो क्या होता है, यार्न होता है, राइट स्टूडेंट्स, क्योंकि फिर उसके बाद आपकी मामा घर ला के उसको निट करती हैं, तो वो यार्न के फॉर्म में उसको खरीद के लाती हैं, राइट. सो हियर यू कैन सी दैट हैंड स्पिंडल, टकली एंड चरखा, दीज आर द टू objects which could be used for. Nowadays spinning machines are also available in the market which can produce yarn on large quantity and good quality, right. So students, as here I would like to tell you that Mahatma Gandhi popularized it during the independence movement, right. Now students, the process of making yarn from the fiber is known as spinning, right. In the process of fibers from a mass cotton wool are drawn out by twisting, okay, by twisted, उसको खूब ट्विस्ट करके, जैसे हमने विक बनाई थी दिया की, सेम वे इटसेल्फ उसको हम ट्विस्ट करते करते यार्न बना देते हैं. A simple device as you can see here like takli and charkha is being used to do this process. Spinning of yarn on large scale is done with the help of spinning yarn are making fibers, okay. Now students, spinning of cotton yarn. So here as we have studied so far, now अभी हम देख चुके हैं फैब्रिक जो है इस ट्विस्टिंग से यहाँ तक यार्न बना लिया था हमने. ओके, अब यार्न से हम फैब्रिक कैसे बनाएंगे. ओके, सो नाउ हियर इट इज़ ऑलमोस्ट डन. सो यार्न को जब यहाँ से हम फैब्रिक कैसे बनाएंगे, उसके लिए हम 2 प्रोसेसेस को कर सकते हैं, वीविंग एंड निटिंग. सो स्टूडेंट्स, द वेराइटी ऑफ द फैब्रिक, देखिए स्टूडेंट्स किस तरीके से इस यार्न की कैसे ट्विस्टिंग हुई है उस पर भी डिपेंड करता है कि जो क्लॉथ होगा वो कैसा होगा. लाइक लो ट्विस्ट विल रिजल्ट इन सॉफ्ट, बल्की एंड वेलवेटी फैब्रिक, and high twist will result in silky and shiny fabric, and average twist will make the, like as the clothes which we are wearing in common, they are being average twisted. Okay, so the yarn as so far now हमने yarn तक पढ़ लिया था. So then weaving and knitting are the 2 processes by which we can convert the yarn into fabric. Okay, so first we'll study about weaving. So what is it? So weaving is the process of arranging 2 yarns together. So here in weaving and knitting, a major difference is that weaving में हम 2 yarns use करते हैं एंड 2 या 2 से ज़्यादा yarns यूज़ कर सकते हैं. एंड knitting में हम सिंगल yarn से ही knit करते हैं. ओके, सो हियर वन एग्जांपल इज़ देयर. बेटा आप 2 लाइक पेपर्स लेंगे एंड एक को आप स्ट्रिप्स में काटेंगे एंड वन यू विल कीप, लाइक यू विल जस्ट टर्न इट हाफ वे, and after that you will not cut it all over, you will have to make slit cuts on it. Okay, then you will have to weave it, like उसको आप इसके अंदर I hope you must have made these mats in craft also. Okay, so this is a example. ये एक छोटा सा example है जिससे कि आपकी ये जो weaving है होती है, right? So now students, अब मैं knitting का अगर आपको example देती हूँ, so it is a very very common example जो कि सबने होते हुए देखा है. Okay, so students, weaving of fabrics from yarn is carried out on machine called looms. Okay, ये इस तरीके से like wrap thread, इसको जो कि already इसमें fixed होता है उसको wrap thread बोलते हैं, and weft thread, जिसमें कि ये देखिए ये person इसमें कैसे इसको knit कर, इसको कैसे weave कर रहा है, right? So this apparatus is known as loom. Okay, and आजकल तो आपकी मशीनरीज मोटर ऑपरेटेड बहुत एडवांस्ड मशीन्स भी आ गई हैं जिससे कि हम ये कर सकते हैं. ओके, दे आर मोटर ऑपरेटेड वंस. ओके, एंड आफ्टर दैट दीज डिफरेंट डिजाइन्ड fabrics we may obtain. Now students, knitting, you must have seen your grandma and mama doing knitting for you, और वो कैसे आपके वूल के एक बॉल से किस तरीके से आपका स्वेटर को निट कर देते हैं. एंड अब निटिंग भी मशीनरीज के थ्रू होने लगी है. नाउ यूज ऑफ कॉटन. सो स्टूडेंट्स, देयर आर very wide uses of cotton, like as you see मेडिकल फील्ड्स में भी कॉटन का बहुत यूज होता है, in mattresses, in quilts, in pillows and in making clothes. So clothes तो आपने देखा होगा, cotton sarees, cotton kurta, है ना, आपने देखा होगा, right? So students, since it is very light and good absorbent, ये बहुत light होता है, good absorbent होता है, so they are like basically they are worn in summers. Okay, so cotton seeds left after separation of cotton fiber. बेटा जो cotton fiber से हम separate कर देते, जो हम गिनिंग हमने करी थी, the separation of seeds from the cotton, so उसमें क्या होता है, जो seeds होती हैं उससे हम cotton seed oil भी produce करते हैं, which could be consumed by us. Okay, so the cotton seed meal like curl, अब उसमें से ऑयल को सेपरेट करने के बाद जो रेजिड्यू बचता है सीड का, वो जो आपके कैटल्स होते हैं, लाइव स्टॉक होते हैं, वो उसको खा सकते हैं. ओके, सो कॉटन का कल्टीवेशन कितना प्रोडक्टिव है, सोचिए, क्लॉथ भी मिलता है, कंजम्पशन के लिए ऑयल भी मिल रहा है, एंड एट द सेम टाइम लाइफ स्टॉक के लिए भी हमें फीडिंग के लिए मिल रहा है. ओके, सो नाउ विल सी द जूट फाइबर. बेटा अभी हमने एक नेचुरल फैब्रिक पढ़ लिया, कॉटन, जो कि हमें प्लांट सोर्स से मिला था, एंड द सेकेंड फैब्रिक हियर वी विल लर्न अबाउट इज jute fiber, and it is also known as golden fiber also. So students, this is also obtained from the plant source only. ये भी plant source से होता है. Jute fibers are like it is cultivated during the rainy season. ये rainy season में cultivate होता है. Jute are mainly grown in West Bengal, Bihar, Assam. So students, मैं यहाँ पे आपको बता दूँ that in different countries also they are found, but in India it is basically found in West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. in abundance, right? So the jute plant is normal harvested at the flowering stage. जब इसकी flowering stage होती है, harvested का मतलब होता है बेटा cut off, तो तब इसको cut किया जाता है. The stems rot and the fibers are separated by hand to make fabrics. All these fibers are first converted into yarn. Okay students, so this is the process which is happening here. Okay, so क्या करते हैं, इसकी जो stems होती है उनको rot करते हैं and after that उससे हम फाइबर बना देते हैं एंड यार्न में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं. जूट इज़ द वर्ल्ड्स चीपेस्ट नेचुरल फाइबर. बेटा यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट बताने वाली हूँ. जो नेचुरल फैब्रिक्स होते हैं वो दे आर क्वाइट एक्सपेंसिव दैन द सिंथेटिक वंस, बिकॉज सिंथेटिक वंस यू मे गेट इन अबेंडेंस, बट नेचुरल फाइबर को ग्रो करने के लिए टाइम भी लगता है. सो लाइक इट इज़ क्वाइट मोर एंड दैट टू कि नेचुरल फाइबर ज़्यादा एडवांटेजेस भी होते हैं उसके. सो एडवांटेजेस आर लाइक सपोज अगर आप माउंटेन क्लाइंबिंग के लिए ट्रैकिंग के लिए जाते हो, सो एट दैट टाइम आपको एक नायलॉन का रोप ही लेने पड़ेगा. यू कैन नॉट यूज़ नेचुरल फैब्रिक लाइक कॉटन का रोप नहीं ले सकते, वो टूट जाएगा, यू मे फॉल ऑफ. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स, both of them are very very useful to us. Now jute is the world's cheapest natural fiber. Now it requires an ideal temperature. So students, as you know, for a living thing to survive एक acceptable climatic condition होनी चाहिए जिसमें कि हम survive कर सकते हैं. So for jute plant it is from 18 to 33 degree Celsius इसका temperature होना चाहिए and the climate should be very humid, like 80 to 70% उस एटमॉस्फेयर में ह्यूमिडिटी होनी चाहिए. सो दे आर बेसिकली फाउंड, एज यू कैन सी दिस मैप ऑफ इंडिया एंड दिस काइंड ऑफ, एंड दे आर बेसिकली grown at the places where the rainfall is there. And here you can see this is a process of retting. ये एक retting का process है. So the process of extraction of jute fiber from the stem. इस stem में से jute fiber को निकालने के लिए क्या करते हैं, इसके fibers जो होते हैं ये थोड़े से tightly intact होते हैं. So इनको हमें lose करने के लिए हम इनको water में dip रखते हैं for so many days, and after that जब ये loosen हो जाते हैं, that and this process is known as retting. Okay students, now in the next slides we will see a few like uses of jute fiber, and they could be used for making sacks. आपने देखे होंगे आपके घर में जब ग्रॉसरीज आती हैं या आप कभी भी मार्केट जाते हैं, सो वहाँ पे आप ग्रॉसरी शॉप पे देखते होगे द मटेरियल आर बीइंग केप्ट इन दिस काइंड ऑफ क्लॉथ बैग्स. कर्टन्स आर ऑल्सो मेड आउट ऑफ जूट. एंड चेयर कवरिंग्स आप देखते होगे, और आपकी ममा जो वाटर बॉटल या आपके पापा वाटर बॉटल लेके जाते हैं ड्यूटी पे, उसका कवर्स भी आते हैं इसके. एरिया रग्स भी बनते हैं इसके, हेजन क्लॉथ, coarse cloth, and like you can see, this is all about natural fabrics. How the fiber is being converted into fabrics, we have seen that हम पहले उसको plant से लेते हैं and then we twist it and we convert it into yarns, and then by knitting and weaving it could be like fabrics could be made out of it. Okay, so this is all about this chapter, and students, hope you have understood it well. Thank you students, thank you for listening. Hope you have understood the chapter well.